Hello, in this video I'm going to discuss about the Plato's theory of forms. So before discussing the theory of forms by Plato, we must know about Plato's life. So the Plato was the father of idealism. So if you are new to this channel, do subscribe to this channel and click the bell icon and like, share and comment. Plato was the father of idealism. What is idealism? Idealism used to believe in the ideal world, which is the utopian society where everything must be perfect, and it is the ideal world where things are not much practical. And what is realism? Realism is an opposed theory. Realism used to believe that it is much more practical and practical to our contemporary life. Plato was born in Athens in 428 BC and lived till 348 BCE. He belonged to the aristocratic family and had royal connections, and this is the reason why his ideas got so much popular. He was founder of academic school of philosophy. So what is academy? So academy was the name of the school of his philosophy. So let's discuss about the theory of forms by Plato. According to Plato, there are two types of worlds. One is the visible world and the second is the intelligible world. You can see here. So what is visible world? Materialistic world, this visible world is materialistic world. Plato coins materialistic world to the visible world. So the visible world is incomplete or imperfect copy of the intelligible world or the world of forms. And this visible world keeps on changing constantly, and we can see this only through our five senses. This can be visible through our five senses. We live in this world, this visible world. A normal guy cannot go into the intelligible world, and he cannot know the real essence of ideas and forms. Visible world is world of shadows. Intelligible world. What is this intelligible world? Intelligible world is world of forms, and anything in this world could not be known through the five senses. One must go beyond the five senses and one must see beyond this, because intelligible world or the world of forms or world of ideas is absolute and constant, and it can be visible through reason only, whereas the visible world is a mere shadow of the reality. Plato gives a very good example wherein I have made a video about the allegory of the cave or the cave theory, wherein he set an example and explained it in a very lucid manner. Perfect world, this material world is the copy of the reality or the truth. Perfect world, according to Plato, is ideal, where there are gold diamonds, where you have platinum bike or gold iPhones, or the road which has a lot of greenery along the road. So world of forms is different from material world. Material world is empirical. We can see through the empirical or practical life. Empirical means which we learn through our practical life. Empiricism is a different concept. Imperfect, if you will comment on this video below, I will make a video on empiricism. So let's continue. Empirical data, through empirical data and empirical sense, we can only see the material world or the visible world. The the world of form is still left undiscovered. It can be discovered through the world of forms. Through reason, we can only know the world of forms. What is real world or world of ideas? Real world is an a model. Real world is a model of world of ideas. It is a model. It is perfect. And I told you that for this he gave an example of allegory of the cave, wherein he showed this theory and implied on that example. So in short, if I want to say, this allegory of the cave was about the dark cave where the people are in darkness and they see the objects and they could only see the front part of them, and they were bounded by the materialistic chains. And a philosopher king comes and he takes them out. So who can see this real world, the ideal world? Who is a philosopher? And anyone who questions is a philosopher. So if you question, you are a philosopher. So if one wants to know about we can only see through the lenses of materialistic lenses. We have to see through the intelligible world. It's not an easy job. If we want to know this world, we can know only by being the mere shadows. A shadow is trying to understand what is a shadow. So first of all, we don't have to become a shadow. We have to broaden our realm and we have to see through the lenses of philosopher. A normal person can only see through five senses. I'm giving you an example. One cannot know through the being a shadow, one cannot know what is the object. A shadow is trying to understand what a shadow is and then trying to say that I understood the shadow. You are not a shadow. You are not trying to understand the shadow, because shadow is not the ultimate truth which you want to know, and you are not the shadow. I want to give some examples. What is the best color? Some say green, some say yellow, some say white, some say green, some say blue. What is the ultimate best color? So who says that? A philosopher. Why? A philosopher helps to know what is the reality, because he knows that the five senses are cheating on us. These five senses are cheating on us. A philosopher knows, because he has seen multiple perspectives. What is best? Communism, capitalism, socialism, what is best? Sare is best, salwar is best, suit is best. What is best? That only the philosopher will say. Anyone can become a philosopher if he starts questioning. So the ideal form is innate always. Even 50,000 years ago, it was the same. The objects, the ideas, the answers, everything was same. And after the 50,000 years, everything is going to be the same. Now, the most important thing is coming. Don't skip this video. So, human beings are made up of two elements. One is the body and the second is the soul. So before a child is born, he is in the world of ideas, or the intelligible world. He comes in this world which is material, and he goes back to the world of ideas. You got that hard? I am simplifying this. Human beings are made up of two elements, which is body. Body keeps on changing and the soul is constant. Okay, the soul is constant. And when a child is born, before he is born, he comes from the world of ideas, world of forms, or the intelligible world. Before he is born, he comes to this world which is material, and he goes back, which is world of ideas. Again he goes to that, because this whole world is material world one. Only the philosopher can know that. So we have to look through the lenses of a philosopher. Let's become a philosopher. Let's change this world. We can get inspired from this theory which was propounded by Plato. Thank you. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to my channel. Next meet you in the next video, and let me remind you, after watching this video, you have watched this video, you must go to the other video, which is the cave theory or the allegory of the cave, because I have explained this theory and gave the exact example of this theory.